Everyone, this is Hernan Rodriguez from Vancouver. Today, what we are doing, as always, is interviewing executive directors from Experior Financial Group across North America, and we're going to be talking our main topic, which is financial services and the opportunity. Today, I welcome again my good friend, my colleague, and my brother, Simon Mekika, as well as Emmanuel Enow. How are you, gentlemen, and where are you broadcasting from?
Hey, thank you so much, Henan. This is Emmanuel Enow. I'm right here in Huntsville, Alabama. Thank
Nice to
you.
have you here.
Same here,
And I
sir.
am Simon Mekika from Texas, United States.
Excellent. Well, welcome to have you in the show. And, we're going to start with a few questions that are our standard questions when we have one of our new guests here in the show. And so you're going to see the questions in the bottom of the screen right here for everyone to read. And so, who is Emmanuel? Where are you from? And a little bit of your background, when you immigrated to the USA, and what did you do before financial services, Emmanuel, please?
Oh, great. Thank you so much, Henan. I'm so great to be here. Happy because of the information we have to give to you guys today. If you are sitting on that seat, if you are listening to me, please do not go anywhere because you are going to learn a lot. So, I'm from Cameroon, a country in West Africa. I migrated to the United States 2015, to be precise, 20th of January 2015. So I came to the United States, this great country, with all the different opportunities, and I found myself in the financial sector. I have been in sales for my past life in MTN Cameroon. A lot of you here know MTN Cameroon. So today I'm in the financial sector where I help families to know more and to protect themselves. Just hold on tight. You are going to learn a lot today. Thank you so much, Anna.
Oh, excellent. Thank you very much for sharing. And so I guess both of you are from the same country, correct, Simon?
Yes, we happen to be from the same country and the same region, so we have been
Oh,
good friends. Yeah.
excellent, excellent. So, Emmanuel, how did you choose a career in this industry? And what do you like most about this career?
Yes, thank you so much. That's an important question right there. You see, what I understood along the line, sorry, when I came to this country, is that a lot of people, I'm looking at all different cultures, they do not understand, they do not know the importance of having financial education. To
Mm,
tell you the truth, you see people working and working and working. They make the money, they have the money, but they don't know how to manage that money. At the end of the day, they find themselves losing a lot of money through taxes, through putting them in businesses which they don't understand carefully. So today we are going to show them the best possible location to put money, to grow money, to protect yourself, and to help you and family to be safe for a lifetime. We are looking at legacy creation. Thank you so much.
excellent. Thank you. I can obviously understand that you're helping people to put money to better use for themselves, and obviously to mitigate the risks that everyday happenings can occur to us. And so that's the best thing that you can do: educate people on their financials. And Simon, I know you have a very similar approach, but before I ask you the question, I wanna also mention to all our viewers that Emmanuel is a key leader in Simon's organization. And so that's why they have a similar philosophy on this. And maybe you can elaborate for a couple minutes before I go to the next question on how do you achieve that through the leaders in your organization, Simon?
I happen to be very blessed to have people, business partner like Emmanuel Enow. who is very talented in financial services, and he's a licensed financial professional and an insurance broker of high level. He actually is my senior in everything, even in the industry and also by virtue of age. He is so good. When I contacted him that we had this new opportunity, this real opportunity for real people and real change in the experience, he was super excited about it. And just to say the least, action speaks louder than word. Just last week alone, because we are in the midst of a transition, of a very big transition. Last week alone, Emmanuel protected over 12 or 13 families, just helping them to improve on their financial portfolio, helping them to save for their future, and helping them to understand what is the best way to go around to mitigate or to minimize their tax liability.
That's excellent. Those are very good foundations, for the service that you're providing. And obviously, that is a homogeneous way of training all your leaders, and then obviously training other agents in order to help more families. So thank you for sharing that, Simon. And Emmanuel, back to you now. When and how did you started in the industry?
Yes, this is like 3 years ago. There's a whole lot of stories, which I'm not going to take all the time to say that, but I'm just going to talk about the really important points. I was with an IMO. We're working there, doing business. But well, there were a series of things which were not matching with my personality in terms of helping families. So when Simon contacted me sometime like some few months ago, and he told me, this is it, this is it, this is a company where you really want to be. I want to talk just a little bit about Experior, just a little bit. There is this company, Experior Financial Group. I feel myself in it. I talk of a square peg in a square hole. What do I mean by that? There's really what I talk about, integrity. Okay, there's integrity in this company. The company is interested in the client, is interested in the broker, and is interested in itself. You know what I'm talking about? So everybody gets something. And that's not all. The company gives you part of itself. I'm sure you're going to ask these questions along the line, but I really want to say it here. That's what made me come to this experience, because I know that if I'm not there tomorrow, my family, my kids are okay. That's why we are doing this. And to tell you the truth, guys, if you are listening to me, you want us to work together. You want to know more about this opportunity. Thank you so much. I'll leave it there for now, and I'm going to say more as we go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay.
I was about to ask you that in future questions, but that was a very nice point. Do you want to add something
Yes.
to that, Simon?
Yes, I want to tell you that this man you see sitting here, Emmanuel, is I don't always like to say this. He's a God-fearing somebody. He has a lot of integrity and virtue that wasn't actually aligning with where we used to be. Without calling them or batching anybody, when he discovered that we have best product, competitive product, best way to approach the client, and the best way to help families, he was like, oh my God, finally I got a place and the way and the tools and product where I can effectively help to develop my community. And I love that so much. And he's been doing just that.
Excellent. Helping communities is obviously a priority for all of us. And I know that you're doing a great job on that. That's why you have so many other key leaders and agents in your organization within the short period of time that you've been here at Experior Financial Group. So I have many other questions for you, Emmanuel. Maybe not many, just another 8, but very important ones. And so, what were your biggest challenges at the beginning of your career as a financial professional?
Very important question. I'll say that it's unfortunate that people from my area, from Africa in general and Cameroon particularly, and many others, they don't know the importance. When you talk of life insurance, everybody thinks that it is if I die. That is just a small pinch of it. So when you approach people You want to talk to them about how to protect themselves, they'll be like, well, I don't need that. I'm strong. I'm fine. You see, it creates a barrier. Talking about even some family people, some friends. You know what I'm talking about. Some of them, they don't talk to you anymore. You call them, they're like, he wants to talk about insurance. But guys, listen, there's too much you want to know about. You are missing a lot. You are losing a lot not knowing about life insurance. You want to listen. I'll give you just one or two things to know about this life insurance stuff we are talking about. Do you know that if you leave this world today, if you don't protect your finance in the right place, it becomes money. It belongs to the government. I'm talking about a probate court system. People don't know about that. Does your savings account, has it gotten a beneficiary? I'm sure no. Nurses will understand here when you make that call that this person is dead, what happens? All of your accounts are blocked. I'm saying this now, looking at compliances and all of that, states will differ in terms of the accounts that are going to be blocked. But to tell you the truth, 90% of your accounts are going to be blocked because they do not have a beneficiary. So if you are listening to me, you want to run right now and put a beneficiary to that your 401k, put a beneficiary to that your savings account, checking account, so that nobody knows when he's going to leave this world. So you want to make sure that you check that out carefully. And hey, this particular product is tax-free. It is tax-free. You want to be putting little money for yourself so that tomorrow you can go to rest and that money continues to work for you. I'm talking about the power of compound interest. We can talk about that later if you hook up with us. So that was the issue. Difficult for people to understand that there's much more on what we are trying to tell them than what they think. They think they know too much, they know everything. No, listen, guy, you need to learn more. We learn every day. Are you seeing this bundle of books here? Let me just show you these books. These are books which I've read on this thing. So it's not a joke. I'm very serious on what I'm talking about.
Of course.
Thank you. We are going to talk more as time goes on.
Yeah, no, but thank you for sharing. And it's very, very important that all our audience, knows the importance of intergenerational transfer of wealth, which is what Emmanuel was referring to. Because without preparing and obviously without knowledge, but most importantly, you need to have a coach next to you that guides you, because this is all we do for a living. So, it's like if you're going to go somewhere and ask for advice on an electric panel, I'm not going to put my hands in there because I'm going to get electrocuted. Maybe I'm going to fix it, but maybe not, or I'm going to burn my house down. So you should all go with professionals, just like, Emmanuel or Simon, and learn about how to protect your next generation, and how to create immediate inheritances. They do have the tools for this. We don't want to go too deep on this because it's not a class about financial products, but it's just an example on how Emmanuel and Simon's team help their clients. But now, Emmanuel, please share with us, how do you now help your team members? Because it's very clear how you help your clients, but how do you help your team members, please?
Thank you so much. You see, to better understand and talk to people, give them the right information, you want to know what you are doing. I'm looking at the books I showed you right there. Each of our team members, our business partners, want to read those books so that they understand what they are saying. If I tell you that, if this particular product, it avoids probate, I want you to see it in a book which was not written by me, that it avoids probate. If I tell you that term life, which a lot of people have, which is a good thing, at least you should have term life than not to have anything, is good, but there's something which is better than term life. I want you to see it written in a book like this book right here, which is saying that not all life insurance are the same. There are particular ones which you want to know and which you want to talk about to people. This product we are talking about here, Index Universal Life, you will never lose money. I say that with 100% confidence because it is in books. We have tested it. We have seen that it is working. It is helping families. So all the agents, all my business partners or my friends, we are like family. We have days that we do training. We call each other, do Zooms. Hey, can you jump on Zoom? I have this. I want to understand. Do you have 5 minutes? Do you have 10 minutes? If I do not have time, there are other business partners. I can say, hey, do you have 5 minutes to see about this business partners issue? So we do a lot of learning. We do a lot of studying. Those books, read the books, read the books, read the books. You are going to understand. We watch YouTube videos of experts who've been in the field for the past 20, 30, 40 years. They know what they are doing. We know what we are doing. So that's how we play it, and we make everybody to understand and be on the same page. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. And so on that side, we touch into obviously sharing the knowledge we have with our team members, because obviously, I know that you are training team members who have less experience than you, but you're also attracting some team members who have the same or more experience than you. So for this part of the question, I want to ask the master trainer, Simon Mekika, on how do not only Emmanuel but yourself help your team members in, maybe give me 3 different aspects, not only on the financial education that you share with them, but also how you empower them, with leadership. And the other one is, how do you also help them for their agencies to truly expand?
Thank you very much, Henan, for that brilliant question. Yeah, it is about empowering other leaders. If not, the size of our agency will not have been growing exponentially as it is. So we do have chat groups. We have a lot of group on Telegram and WhatsApp where we meet on almost regularly 3 times a day. We do product training to empower them to actually be able to go out there and win. So to fast track, I do a program where I do lead cost sharing, where I have a proprietary system that we have been using and testing since the month of September. And you bear me witness, the numbers don't lie, and it's been producing, it's been consistent. We empower them on how to get the ideal client to be able to sit in front of them. That is so important for a financial professional or an insurance broker, because you don't want to go where you will not have the people to talk to if you want to. Sometimes also we do also teach techniques of how to develop relationship with warm clients or families and friends. And more importantly, also on how to build their team, which is so important to every financial professional who actually want to stay in the business. So I empower them just like you do, and you have been a very great asset into our team building with your digital agent attraction process, where we automate everything on our linking, and we're able to get in front of people at any time and engage them into conversation, to discussion, and have them to see what we have to offer as the next level, next generation IMO. And so this has been working like crazy. Can you imagine? You know very well, this is our first month. I would call it first month, but actually it's like 2 weeks that we actually move here, because we've been moving, trying to battle with transitioning, trying to move our coach. But you see, in less than 2 weeks, guys, together with Henan and everybody, with the system that we have in place here, attract 75 licensed financial professionals that are in partnership with us right now. When I was transitioning, there's always that fear, like, hey, maybe you lose what you already built where you were. And obviously you can't move in a house without obviously throwing some debt or throwing some things from the house. When you move from one apartment or one house to another, there's obviously some things that you will not move with. Yeah, so just like that in a team, also not everybody will always move with you. And so, and I have been there to cover that gap. I don't fear anything, because even though some people still be on the fence watching to see what we'll do, but we've still been able to just triple the number that we were having the other way, and we are heading to higher numbers. So helping people know that they can win with you, giving them incentives also, and like we do have incentive program where if you make $50,000, I've announced it to my team, we give you 2,000 of just bonus lead cost. You could apply it towards your lead cost or to your office. That is coming from me, in addition to all the good things that Experior does, by helping them, encouraging them to qualify for the legacy program, which is so important to every financial professional. You don't want to do the business just casually. You want to do the business, and even if you were to crash out of business tomorrow for any reason, health reason or whatever, or death, let them be something that can still continue to flow towards you or your family. So that is so important to them. I remind them every day of that. And I mean, everybody in my team, the momentum, the enthusiasm is just so great right now. And
Well, thank you,
yeah,
Simon. I can tell, not only by what you said, which obviously you're a professional speaker as well, but by the numbers, because there's a saying that I believe 100%, and it's people lie, but numbers don't lie.
don't lie.
Okay, and so your numbers show it, but also, you know, you do have a system. Experior also has its system. So we have the ecosystem of Experior. Then we have a few layers, like the one through our business partner, Darren Golka, who has, one of the largest teams across Experior. And below that is the icebreakers layer, which is the team that I run, that I help all the associates, all the business partners, such as yourself. In Spanish, we have a branch called Rompehielos, so that we can give the Spanish and the English support. Obviously, I'm located in Vancouver, Canada. So in Canada, we have also members in French. So we have also a business partner who speaks French. You speak French down in the USA. Even though in the USA, French is not that large of a language in terms of, per capita basis, but Spanish is large. So if anyone here is watching this live stream, live, or you're watching the replay, know that you're going to have all the different tools that Experior provides, that the Rios team provides, the other layer from Icebreakers, and also the name of your team that is your own team. You can let us know on that as well. What is the name of your team, Simon?
Leader Life Legacy Builders.
Excellent.
Leader Life Legacy Builders. And we also run a Facebook group under Leader Life Financial and Investment Solutions. So if we do actually enjoy the incredible and partnership with Experior, a lot of trainings, social media marketing tools to enable every advisor or every financial professional to be able to stand out in the industry. So, and with partnership from great people like you, obviously, and and Darren, who is one of the top recruiters and also producer in the whole industry. So, I mean, we can only teach people what we know, and so partnering with people who know what they are doing can also make you to come to be like them, and why not even above them? We are open to everybody. The Spanish training also is very great. I do have a lot of Spanish business partner right now in my team. I don't speak Spanish, but you have been providing incredible support on that end. And we do have a whole channel that is dedicated to training financial associate financial professionals that are purely Spanish speaking.
Excellent. And that just brought me to remember that next week we have one of your Spanish speaking leaders, Carlos Alvarez, will be with us in the show as well. So if anyone here, is listening, don't miss out. Stay tuned, because we're going to have Mr. Carlos Alvarez. He's fully bilingual, of course, so that's great. And I've been also sharing through this live stream a QR code, okay, that you can scan. Remember, if you're watching the replay, you can watch this as many times as you want, but if you want to scan the QR code to learn how to join Simon's team, all you have to do is scan it possibly on your desktop or on your tablet so that you can scan it properly, and you will go to the page with all the details and benefits of joining Experior Financial Group under Simon's team. You'll be able to find it right there. I briefly will be placing mine over here also. Simon is also expanding his team, not only across the USA, we're expanding across Canada as well. I want to mention two key points among many that we have in Experior Financial Group, and is that for someone in Canada like me, who I do not have licenses to sell insurance or financial services in the USA, but because of our unique structure, I am able to build a team remotely in the USA, help those agents, those agencies, and I will get a royalty for life for helping them, power their business through Experior Financial Group. That is very unique, and it works the other way around as well. So I think we're approaching the end of our live stream. We lost Emmanuel in the way. I think that maybe he had a little bit of problem with his internet, but we are going to check on him. He should be doing just fine. And
it's okay. So, but before we run up, okay, good. Before we run up, I want to, because for those who are watching us live, they may be asking the question, why Experior? Why did he leave from where he was when he was doing so great? Well, we touched on some of those points, but I want to really spell it out again. Experior is a next level IMO, next generation IMO. It is different in many instances from where I have been before now. If you are a producer, a team builder, aspiring to actually be profitable in this industry, you want to check Experior has to offer. Why we pay you the top comp that you deserve when you do your business. You own your book of business from day one. You are not captive because you are even issue a release before you join our team. And if you ever want to go, you are free to go. We also not only pay as you say, those top comp in the industry, but Experior offers more than that. They offer you the opportunity to own part of the company, to become a shareholder, to sit on the board of directors and be able to make decisions about your own business, not waiting for other people at humans to make decisions and tell you what to do. Experior is an IMO that was started by an agent and is working for agents, and agents are governing agents. They know what agents go through every day, and they don't want anybody to go through that. So we are a very mindful group of people with a lot of integrity, and that gives me that peace of mind to be able to focus on what I do best, coaching and being able to help farmers. And in Experior also, there's legacy override system. Hey, if you place it, you know that when you bring somebody up to the same level where you are, you don't have anything. What if you bring a super producer like where I used to be before? I mean, I was producing far more than maybe an entire hierarchy put together on my own pen. So if you stumble on a super producer like that, will you want to keep that producer down below you forever? We give the opportunity for everybody to be able to aspire to even heights that are above us. So that takes that idea off your head where you may think that Experior is an element or whatever, or an MLM. Because we are not a multi-level marketing organization, but we take some of the good from it. So you can come into Experior today, and by the time we know it, you are already above the person who brought you in. So you are not bound to be on that. So it is not an MLM, please. It is an IMO that offers opportunity for people to go to any height that they can go. If you work hard in Experior, you will not only own shares, but just by virtue of your production, you also qualify for the legacy buyout program or the legacy system, where if you want to quit tomorrow, you can sell your code, you can keep your code, and the code continue to produce money for you while you are not there. So think about that. And it is not just about that. Some of you may say, but hey, if you are a financial professional, you equally want to stay in the business. So think about, how do you manage to stay? How do you manage to, if you're doing this full time like we do, focusing on actually helping family in the right way, you don't also want to be play certain games that is played almost everywhere. Exactly. If you're an agent listening to me, you know what I'm talking about.
Well said, Simon. Well said. Those are very important points that I invite everyone to, to think very hard about. And I also welcome back, Emmanuel. We lost you for a bit, but we are almost at the end. So it's a good time for you to please, Emmanuel, share with people where in social media can they reach you. And after that, we are going to say till next time to our viewers.
Okay, thank you. There was a question. I just want to go behind just two seconds. We are like a family here. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
That's right. So we're like a family here. I remember you asked how we help our agents. If a business partner has a family issue, it is our issue, all of us. We call, we kind of sorry about that. Congratulations, we learned you had a newborn, and that's it. We do all of that. So talking about where you can reach me, I have my Facebook page, I have my LinkedIn page, I have Instagram, and I have Telegram. All of those different means you can meet me. We can talk about this. I tell you guys, if you're an agent, some people say, hey, do you write policies for yourself? I say, yes, we do that. You write your policy, you make the money, you're protecting your family. Some other company will say, oh, no, you can't do that. You just can't do that. How can a doctor treat himself? There are many things you are going to gain here, guys. A lot of things that you are going to gain. So you want to join this platform, help yourself, help your family, help your community. Thank you so much, Enan, for this wonderful opportunity. I know this video is going to go far away. Write to us, send us text so that we can work together and build your family and our family and the company experience. Great company. Thank you so much, CEO.
You are very welcome. Thank you both for being here. I'm looking forward for the next interview. And right after I click in the stop live stream, I'm going to stay with both of my special guests today for a couple minutes. So wherever you're watching us from, not only in the United States or Canada, but in the world, know that at some point we're going to go global and we will be seeing you very soon. You want to say something before we close, Simon? We're almost out of time.
Just to say that we are broadcasting this live from all of our Facebook pages. My Facebook page is Simon Mekika. Instagram is the same, Simon Mekika. You can go, you can type Emmanuel. Emmanuel, you didn't give your Facebook name. You just say you can.
Yeah, Emmanuel Enow. You got it. You got me.
You can go there. You can scan the QR code. Yeah. And then you can also scan the QR code to have the opportunity to just experience this real change. Don't close up. Be open. You discover that there are things you have not seen yet.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. And don't worry, I'm going to tag you on it. We're going to stop the live stream. Thank you, everyone. We will see you. Tomorrow we have another special guest, and that's Dr. Cynthia as well. So stay tuned for that.
Whoa.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Is fire. Well, yeah, can't wait for that.